Hi, it's a pleasure to be a part of this interview. And you asked me about the clinical experience using elranatamab for the treatment of relapse refractory multiple myeloma. As a reminder, I would like to highlight that elranatamab is a bispecific antibody designed for the treatment of relapse multiple myeloma. And this bispecific antibody targets the B-cell maturation antigen, BCMA, on myeloma cells, but also the CD3 antigen on T cells, facilitating the T-cell mediated cytotoxicity against the malignant plasma cell. The clinical experience with elranatamab is based primarily on findings from early phase trials, including phase 1, but also phase 2 studies as part of the global so-called MagnetisMM clinical trial program. We've seen recently also the publication of some real-world evidence data. In the registration MagnetisMM3 phase 2 study, the objective was to assess the efficacy and safety of elranatamab in patients with triple-class refractory multiple myeloma. The overall response rate was substantial, over 60%, with deep and durable responses in a significant subset of patients. And the median progression and overall survival data indicated promising long-term benefits. The PFS was around 17 plus months as a median, and the overall survival, the median overall survival was a bit more than 24 months. And obviously, as you may guess, today there are combination therapy studies which are ongoing and exploring elranatamab in combination with other agents like lenalidomide or proteasome inhibitors like carfilzomib. When it comes to the practical key considerations in clinical use for elranatamab, I think patient selection is crucial, although I think all those patients in needs or even with comorbidities can be eligible. Of course, management of adverse events like the cytokine release syndrome, CRS, the neurotoxicity or ICANS is important. Management of infections, especially prophylaxis and early intervention for infections, are really vital steps because of the immunocompromised nature of multiple myeloma patient, and of course the activity of anti-BCMA bispecific antibodies like elranatamab on the immunoglobulin secretion, but also on T-cell exhaustion. So in summary, as you can see, the clinical experience with elranatamab based on clinical trials, but also real-world data, underscores its potential as a transformative treatment for heavily pretreated multiple myeloma patient. And I must confess, this is true for all other bispecific antibodies which are approved in this space. The safety profile is rather good, although it necessitates careful monitoring. And of course, I think the ongoing studies and the post-approval studies, especially in earlier lines of therapy, will provide further insights into optimizing its use and addressing unmet needs in the myeloma landscape.